Good morning, everyone. I'm Alex, the prince who has no idea what he's doing with his life, and welcome back to my channel. Well, folks, the 24-hour Creatathon is just 2 weeks away. I realized pretty quickly after I announced it in my 1,000 subscriber video that, I left a lot of questions unanswered. So I'm gonna try to fix that today. If I miss anything, please leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Also, please spread the word about this. I want as many people to join as possible. So, what's the 24-hour Creatathon? This is a creating challenge in memory of Monty Ohm, the creator of Ruby. The goal is to spend 24 hours from midnight on February 1st all the way to midnight on February 2nd working on your creative projects without stopping. No sleeping, no other plans for the day, just put your head down and keep moving forward no matter what. Doesn't matter what you're working on, be it a book, comic, piece of art, music, whatever. Just make something. Preferably a passion project. Why are you doing this? Well, it was a pretty well-known fact that Monty was a workaholic, dedicating endless days and hours to his creative projects. There are a lot of stories of him sleeping in weird places around the office after working overnight, or going to extreme lengths to save time and multitask. February 1st, 2020 is the 5-year anniversary of his passing. I wanted to do something special to remember him. For one day, I want all of us to work as hard as he did on the things that we love. What if I can't make it for the whole day? Not a problem. Just work as much as you're able to if you still want to participate. I don't know what Ruby is. Can I still join? Absolutely! This is open to all creators, regardless of if you knew who Monty was or not. A very, very basic description of Ruby, spelled R-W-B-Y, is badass versions of characters from fairy tales and legends going to school to learn how to fight these monsters called Grimm and save other people. That's an extremely, extremely, extremely basic description of it. And the show gets a whole lot more complicated than that as the series goes on, but I do like to explain it like that to folks who have never watched it before because I feel like that's a really interesting description. I'm not cutting that. The 4 main characters, badass Little Red Riding Hood, badass Snow White, badass Beauty and the Beast, and badass Goldilocks. If that interests any of you guys, absolutely go give it a watch. It's like one of my favorite shows, as I'm sure you guys know by now. What about time zones? Start at your midnight. I'll be hosting a live stream here on this YouTube channel for the full 24 hours, so if you want to wait or start early so you can match with me, that's totally fine. But I'd recommend your midnight. That is the same day as the latest episode of Ruby comes out. Are you trying to take attention away from it? Absolutely not. At the 12-hour mark, noon EST, we're going to be taking a brief break to watch Chapter 12 of Volume 7 together. That's the episode that's being released to the public that day. Our T-First members, if you want to step out long enough to go watch the final episode of Volume 7, that's totally fine, but let me warn you, absolutely no spoilers in the chat. And for those of you who don't watch Ruby, you can either stick around and see what you're missing, or you can take a minute to catch your breath or something. So absolutely no stopping, even for like eating and peeing. Okay, I'm not that strict. I don't want anyone passing out or getting UTIs. If you need to step away, just do it. What do we get if we complete the challenge? Bragging rights and a full 24 hours worth of work done. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, would anyone want some like stickers or something? Not just winners, but like for participants too? Or t-shirts or something? I survived the 24-hour Creatathon. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you want something like that, because I think that would actually be like kind of cool if we could do something like that. And that's all the questions I can think of that you folks might have. Again, if you have any more questions, please leave them down in the comments. If there's enough, I might make a part 2 to this. Also, like I said earlier, please, please, please spread the word on this. I want to get as many people in on this as possible, but I can't do it alone. And you guys know how the rest goes. If you like this video, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And if you're interested in becoming a patron, the link to my Patreon is in the description. Thank you to Hilda, Steven, Cybermat, and Chelsea for being an awesome set of patrons. I hope I will see you all on February 1st at midnight. Until then, see you around, my knights!